So you own single family homes, you own duplexes. What's your preference?
I love single family. I own more duplexes than I own single families. But I love single families because I don't have to pay that refuse tax. Refuse tax is really refuse tax, man. It's a ripoff, but the city getting it, so you gotta pay it.
And for the folks that don't know what that means, who maybe not from Philadelphia, if you have a multifamily home in Philadelphia, it's a tax you pay on that. So that's what he's speaking of.
Yeah, it's a
You
tax
can't
you
even
pay
get
because
busy
they
out
have to
here.
pick up one or more units.
Yep.
When you have one or more units, two or more units, you have to pay a tax because you're picking up more trash
For trash pickup?
Yes.
per
Yep.
se.
Oh man, that's goofy.
So again,
Hey, listen, man. Give Sam his cut. You don't want no beef. But anyway, no.
yeah,
So,
you're right.
so,
You're
so,
right.
so hold on though. So you like single families, right? So for that reason, also
Yeah.
single families traditionally, probably not anymore though. They used to be more liquid. So if you have to sell, a lot of times it's easier to sell a single family at market rate because you might sell to someone who wants to live there, or you might sell to another investor. It's just a bigger pool. But all right, so that's interesting, man. That's interesting that you got into real estate because of a competition, but now this is part of what you do overall. So along this journey, right, of going through what you went through about the Air Force, going to school, and then you kind of like came into real estate backwards. It wasn't your plan initially. What has been the biggest hurdle or obstacle, or something you had to overcome to get you to where you are now as an investor?
Right now, I guess my biggest hurdle is finding the right team. And when I say the right team, I'm talking contractors, man. That's my biggest hurdle, man.
You
Finding,
are speaking my language.
and I was about to say, I know you know.
Hey, listen, man, you have fired. I'm not gonna no names. We fired the same guy.
Yeah, yeah, we fired the same guy. He started off good, but then he just went downhill, man.
No,
And that all comes along the line of finding the right team. He didn't have the right team.
yeah.
He's always searching for the right team. And it hurt his business. So that's major for me is the construction thing, because that can slow down your process, slow down the morale. It slows down it slows down my I go in the dumps when I gotta deal with contractors, man.
Yeah.
They put me through the ringers. I don't know what it is, but they just put me through the rings. And I'm learning slowly but surely how to be my own general contractor, not putting everything in one contractor's hands and just playing, pretty much playing the GC. And I got my GC license, but I just don't know why, why I just won't just go and just become a GC. But
all right, let me ask you a question about that. Let's talk about that, right? Because somebody's watching this might be interested in real estate, and they're probably trying to decide, should I get my GC license or not? What made you go get the license?
It's crazy because like I said, my buddy, once again, he said, yo, we having a class, we're having a class for, you pretty much have to take that, what's that, 40 hours of training? I forgot the name of it. Become your GC license. To get your GC license, you have to take 40 hours of class of training.
It's an OSHA thing, right?
OSHA 30. I'm sorry, OSHA 30. We had a class at the office, the real estate office. Said, yo, sign up. I signed up for it. Now, I can easily just go ahead and grab my GC license, because all you need is really pretty much is your OSHA 30. You start with your OSHA 30 and then go from there. Of course, get your insurance, and then file for your GC license.
So, in your opinion, if somebody is becoming an investor, is that something they should do, or does it depend, or what's your perspective? Like, if someone's asking you, I'm becoming an investor, should I go get my GC license? What would you say?
I would definitely let them know. Please, you want to. I would tell them to explore. Explore and see how they feel about actually. And it all depends, and it's all about time too. If they have that time, like now I have time. I find that I can make time to really deal with some of these contractors. So it really all depends on their time and time management. If they can manage that time, because really when you become a GC, you're really hands on. You're hands on a project. you know. And I've learned, you know, you really got to be there. If not 24 hours, you got to be there at least, you know, when it starts, maybe in the middle, to make sure that your contractors are, you know, actually doing the job. And then, you know, you might even want to check up on them at the end, you know. So daily process. So you really got to pay attention to that, you know. So if they have that time and time management and they're good at that, I would highly recommend them to get their GC license. It's not really that difficult. Post it 30, you know, and then rock out and go from there.